Alright, so I'm editing the final video here. You can see how big the timeline is and everything, but I realized my tone can kind of be misinterpreted because I say some things which might be considered like rude, etc., etc. Um, what I want to say right now to make it absolutely clear, don't harass anyone mentioned in the video, even those on like screenshots and shit, you know? Don't don't what was it? What was it? Actually, there's nothing else you shouldn't do. I'm just gonna talk more about like my perspective on these things instead. Um, I don't have anything against the channel I'm talking about. Like they probably make other videos. It's just the way they communicated their theory and the inconsistencies in the video is what upset me. I don't have like a problem with this guy uh, specifically, or like their personality or something, you know? Um, Even with like really close friends, I talk the exact same way when they make retarded things. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that like explains everything before you watch the video, which you should be doing. Maybe you should skip like a minute 35 seconds so you can watch the video. Thanks. Alright, I'm about to react to this video with Togularu and
What's that?
hello. It's the
Yeah,
guy. It's the
yeah.
it's the
Let's
guy.
let's do some bread tube.
Real. Alright, let's go.
Deltarune is a game which is kept alive by its fanbase in the long waits between chapters. Among all the art, animations, fanfiction, fan games, and some more passionate tributes to the game, one of the biggest fan creations which keep the hype alive are theories. In the years between chapters, theories about what will happen
What
next in the
fucking
game's
theories?
story appear almost daily, some being just small headcanons, and others being extremely complex and evidence-based predictions of what Tricky Tony has up his sleeve. Occasionally, a fan theory will correctly predict the next chapter's contents, such as Noelle's mother being named Carol, Tenna
Hashtag
being a
boring.
TV-headed character, and even the location
I
of
mean,
Chapter
so
4's
far
Dark
we're
World.
like doing something a Chat GPT
True,
would
true,
have
true.
done,
So true
like a
though.
summary. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, there are lots of theories about the game made by Tricky Tony, Deltarune.
Like we know this already, bro. You don't need to tell us, just introduce us to the theory, we
Yeah,
know.
but that that's kind of how you write essays, that you have to like state the most obvious things ever
Yeah.
to start, and then you go like deeper
This is
down
like
there.
average English college major person writing stuff, bro.
Yes, yes, fucking English major essay is raw as a trans. Yes, I'm sure that's it's like
True.
everyone would be delighted to like read this.
Submit it to your school and then they read it and enjoy it. Yes.
Also, like there was fucking homophobic tutorial theory. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know. I
yeah.
feel like it would kinda make sense for a religious matter to be homophobic.
True, true. But it's like the Deltarune. It does not have fucking homophobia probably.
I mean, the thing is that with well, there were no religions that are like, oh my god, we love each other. You can
Hmm.
live however you want. There's not a single religion like that.
It's kind of funny how those kinds of religions sound more like cults than religions.
I
Like
mean,
it's
the
weird.
thing is that Toriel believes in sins,
Ooh, that is
which
true.
which is like apparently not in the fucking their religion. So like, she might be a fucking in a fucking cult. Who knows? Cult. Who knows?
True, 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 true. All right.
Now,
Like,
a
if
lot
you
of these
want
theories
the
do.
fucking uh, the game to be relatable, like realistic and shit, you cannot make a religion that's like that. Also, like putting gays in the church. Yeah, that's very funny.
This guy. But it's like, I mean, that kind of shows you that it's like maybe Toriel isn't like a homophobic cult. You know?
Uh, we would never know.
That is true. That is true.
End up being untrue. But regardless of this, the reach of some of these theories is extremely impressive. Terms like Woody theory and chess theory are nearly synonymous with the game at this point.
With
Even being
chess
direct
theory,
The theory that we would get like a chapter 3
yeah,
boss based on the bishop, and then
yeah, but I kind of get it how it started, because at the beginning the fucking whatever you call the symbols on cards you have, it it was like a
face
very cool
cards.
concept they did with the board games and like physical games.
Mhm.
So yeah, it could have made sense, but like, because like we have a king and then there was like a fucking queen, even though she was like not related to fucking chess at all,
We
but she was a queen.
we had pawnmen as well.
Yeah,
The most forgettable enemy in the game because they only appear like in one section of the
yeah,
map.
but I still think the designs of the chapter 1 enemies are like very good.
They are good, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, gang.
referenced in-game, and you can learn a lot about a Deltarune fan based on what theories they subscribe to. And while a lot of these more popular theories end up being disproven, it's nice to have a pretty solid prediction to hang on to during the years between releases. Every one of these periods have a pretty big theory that the community seems to agree on. After Chapter 1, a lot of
Did
people
he
agreed
fucking
Ralsei was
say Fury twice next to each other or what?
Let me double check.
during the
Or I
years between
misheard.
releases. Every one of these periods have a pretty big theory that the community seems to agree
No,
on.
this is not.
After Chapter 1,
see, I
a
see.
lot of people
I don't
agreed.
understand what they said.
It seems that on every Deltarune chapter's release, the community has like a pretty big theory they all agree on. That's what he said, something like that.
I rhyme of release with Furies. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ralsei was evil and Chris was Kara. Chapter 2 brought around chess theory and Chris Knight theory. And now that chapters 3 and 4 are out, most
I
people agree that
mean, Chris kinda got knighted, so like
XD.
it's not entirely false.
XD. Oh no, don't even bring up Chris being the knight, bro. I do not want to talk about that shit.
How did they came up with that? Because like they opened the fountain, right?
Yes. Yes, but you could also
This is
you could easily argue, oh, it's like Birdley tries to open a fountain. Ralsei tells him to stop. We know
yeah,
we see
because
Chris. What are
he
you
would
saying?
fucking make a titan if he opened.
Exactly, but Ralsei says to the audience how to make a fountain, and also Susie, Noelle, Birdley, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, Chris heard that, and then Susie tells Chris right beforehand. He's like, she's like, sorry, my bad.
Oh no.
uh, she's like, wouldn't it be cool if we could bring Ralsei to the light world? And then right after that, Chris makes a fountain. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
interpretation. Ooh.
Also, it's like clear that the chapter 2 and 3 were supposed to release together,
Oh
because
yeah.
like the fucking Rosa explains that darkness are like real objects in the light world, even though it was obvious from the what happened in chapter 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like you could just check your inventory, see you have a fucking Lancer card, and it's like okay, okay.
Like Rosie tells Chris to get all of the things from like the fucking playroom and get it to the closet.
Yep.
So like, it's obvious that's what it was like.
Exactly.
Death's Holiday is the knight, and Susie might not be one of the heroes of prophecy. However, out of the woodwork of the post Chapter 3 and 4 era has emerged a theory
Yeah.
which has turned the community
The
against each
Susie
other.
one is also kind of like
Which one? Which one?
that Susie's not the hero. That's like
That's a debatable one, honestly. It's left pretty ambiguous.
I mean there was like it very much implies that she might not be
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because
exactly.
like the silhouette does not look like her.
It.
She does not use a single sword, and for Noelle, using the only sword that she can equip
Mm-hmm.
kind of makes sense because her regular attacks are very bad.
She. Uh, yeah,
So
exactly. It's
like,
like.
so
Ima-
like she wouldn't need any other sword, only Jingle Blade that raises her defense.
yep. I'm thinking, in my opinion here, it's kind of like a weird weapon system, you know? It's like, okay, do you want to have a weapon which just enhances your magic and that's it? Or do you want to have a weapon where you can actually stab people with it? It's like, obviously, get the weapon that
I
you can
mean,
stab people with it.
the weapons that give you defense are clearly made for like a pacifist playthroughs.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
Alright.
A theory so deep-rooted in headcanons that the fact that there's a real consistent evidence for it has caught the fandom off guard. Something that has brought out the worst in the
Okay,
community.
okay, this guy is really hyping this up.
Yep.
Like, oh my
I'm trying
god.
We're still in the intro, 1 minute and 45 seconds in, bro.
Yeah, that's how these kind of fucking reactions go.
I mean, it's meant to go like this, you know? We're not like looking here 3 minutes and being like, haha, yeah, so true, you know? Because that's like bad reaction
Yeah.
content. Anyway, what was I saying? The reason we've talked a lot is because he mentioned a lot of theories. That's why. He
Mm-hmm.
are they a he? Let's see. I'm curious now.
I just fucking don't give anyone
He they. Okay,
personality.
there you go.
Oh my god. So like pronoun guess was correct.
Yay.
to be verbose for dramatic effect, but let's just get to the point. Is Ralse a girl?
Okay.
Will the gooner who made that fucking video in 2018 will he win in the end?
What do you mean a Gunnar video in 2018? What are you talking about? Oh,
Because
Goner.
like
The Goner video? I don't know.
yeah, goner surely. I mean the one when there was a guy who was like when chapter one was only released. Was it like later? I have no idea. Uh, is Rose a girl? Cause like, look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was like the only point that everyone was like, what? Yeah, I mean now this guy is clearly winning.
Kind of true, kind of true, kind of true. I don't know. Um, anyway, it's a different theory. I've analyzed this myself when writing shit on Discord because I got bored. It's basically like the distinction between is Ralse lying to everyone or is Ralse not sure about their identity yet, you know? That's the like distinction.
What would what would he lie about?
Their gender, obviously, because if they were like actually a girl and they said they were like he him, like if we're using that interpretation, you know.
Uh, I mean, why would this be a thing in a game?
Prophecy. Exactly. It's like he would be like okay, you know what? The fucking retarded 2018 chapter 1 release theory. Let's not discuss that, okay? This is not about I don't even know what that theory is. Like
Uh, huh?
okay.
But like, um, I would argue that if like he was like a girl and was a boy only because of a prophecy,
Mhm.
um, he, he I mean, Wait, I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, it's exactly what you said. If he was a girl, but he was pretending to be a boy to fit into the prophecy and make friends.
The thing is like, you know how in the portraits of like the Prince of Darkness, there's like fire magic,
Yes, I do know that.
and yeah, and I think if that was true, if like he was a girl, he wouldn't lie about it, cause like
I know, that's
he,
the point I was trying to make. It's like two different interpretations. The first interpretation is that he's lying about it, which makes no sense for Ralsei's character, you know?
I mean, you can say he kind of, cause like I heard that some people would say like Ralsei would find himself to be a girl cause like and it would like help change the prophecy, but the thing is like he 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 restrains himself from using fire magic,
Hmm.
which is like kind of weird if like the prophecy fucking showed him as someone who is capable of that, and like not a single one kind of mentioned like, hmm, why don't you like use it more? That's kind of like,
I'm thinking, you know what? Actually, what if Ralsei's more powerful than he lets on, and we'll get some sort of climactic thing in the end where it's like, oh, my entire team is down. I have to use fire magic to assist everyone and kill all of the bad guys. You know?
yeah. I mean, you know
Let me turn down my mic.
how he kind of smashed the fake Garrison,
Mhm, mhm.
like, and it was like his aura farming moment.
That is true. Yes.
Though some people say that it's because the fake Garrison's guard was down.
Ah, bullshit.
I mean, if that was true, I don't think they would like give so much power to fucking Ralsei attacks.
Okay. Here's my theory. So Gerson's guard was down because it was an attack from behind, but Ralsei didn't do one blow and kill the statue. He did one blow, and then Gerson could have reacted after that one blow to kind of move away, which they didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this guy is playing whatever that is. Wow.
Twink Destroyer, okay.
Uh, so it's like I'm thinking Gerson statue. I'm thinking Rousey with one fucking swoop removed the fucking sentience from the statue, which is kind of crazy.
Now you're like fucking glazing the fuck out of him now.
Yes. Anyway, let's read this disclaimer. I fully support trans people, gender non-confirming people, and anyone else in the LGBTQIA okay plus community. I am my part of it. I myself. There you go. Am part of it,
Mhm.
as I am asexual slash aromantic. However, I am not trans, so please take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt. I mean, he, they pronouns? Okay. Maybe this was earlier. And
Uh,
please let
I
me know.
mean, they're like cis people who like put they to like kind of say they don't mind it.
That's weird. Why would you do that? Okay. Like,
I
okay,
mean, I mean,
who minds they them pronouns? Tell me. Like,
kind of a lot of people, cause like
really? What?
the so like right wing fucking news outlets or whatever, they like use the datum on like trans women because they don't want to use she her.
Ah, I see.
So that's why some people might mind it, even though it's like
It's like, okay,
gender.
we're talking about social contexts here, right? Not news context. So
Yeah, but like uh,
it's like, who would mind this in a social context? Because I've used this like very publicly and a lot, and it's like people don't really mind at all. No one's said anything about it.
I guess if you like, if they know the context of the person, like don't know they know they don't do that out of malice. I
Hmm.
guess no one would mind, but
Yeah, yeah, I don't do it out of malice. It's kind of weird to do that out of malice. It's like, ooh, you called me a pronoun which doesn't really go against how I am, and it's been used to refer to any gender for
though the
millennia.
context of
Oh
they
my
them
god.
is that it's for someone you don't know the gender of.
That too, yeah.
Because like that's it's old school context.
Hmm.
Even though people might deny that it was used way before, but it was used way before the fucking current times.
Hmm. Anyway, if I get anything wrong, I'm always willing to learn something new and fix my mistakes.
Oh my god, they really don't want to get cancelled. I get it.
Thanks to
Before we get into why this theory has gotten the fandom so worked up, let's take a moment to review all of the evidence there is for Galsay to be canon.
Galse. I mean, okay, that's actually a good theory name. I don't mind it.
For the sake of
I mean,
clarity,
it's better than Tralse or whatever.
True, true, yeah. It's like it's hard to say Tralse, but it's easier to say Galse, and it's like it's a funny name because gal, you know.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice word.
Yeah, I'll say my Galpal.
Exactly, exactly.
I will be referring to Ralsei with he, him pronouns throughout this video,
Good.
as
Horrors.
while there is evidence for the contrary, Ralsei is only outwardly called a boy throughout Deltarune and from Toby. I'm not denying the possibility that this theory is true, but there are some other reasons why I'll be referring to Ralsei this way that I'll return to later in the video.
Yay.
When Deltarune initially released in 2018, many fans were taken by surprise by the reveal of Hatless Ralsei in the ending of Chapter 1. This caused some confusion in fans, mistakenly thinking Ralsei was a girl, but
Oh no.
any level of
Yeah.
reading comprehension
Though, what I really want to know what's the deal with that fucking double disguise she
True.
has there. Like,
I
I mean,
mean, it's like I don't know. Let me think. Let me think.
w- did he know that
Those.
he looks like Chris's family member, and that's why he like changed his appearance?
I'm doubting it.
Or was the black roll say? I mean not the race, the fur. Uh, his real appearance, and this is the appearance he has chosen to fucking. What you doing?
Gangster Ralsei.
Why gangster Rousey?
Because black.
Bro,
uh,
he, he's not a fucking CJ.
yeah, he is, bro.
Was the fucking white fur form chosen to like appeal to the fucking lighteners? Like, because like him looking like fucking Chris, he could look, he could appeal to them.
I don't know.
Because like,
I think Ralsei is just uh pardon me. Ralsei is just shy, bro. For real.
but like, why the double disguise? If he was so shy, he could have never get the hood off.
Because it's like I don't know, levels of comfort, quote unquote. It's like, oh, I'm very uncomfortable with these people. And then it's like, oh, okay, I
Unless
feel
he was
better now.
just aura farming in that hood or
Ooh,
whatever.
true. He could have been aura forming. That is true. That is true.
Because also fucking in this form, debatably, Rosé looks a bit more feminine. So like, Was the did he know that
Does he know?
that the girl likes girls or what? Though it would be fucking weird to like change to that. I don't know. I mean, it would have made sense for him because he has like no social context whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Would show that this isn't the case, although you can assume that's something Deltarune fans have. By the time Chapter 2 came around, the vast majority of this
What?
confusion had
Let's go back 10 seconds 60.
but any level of reading comprehension would show that this isn't the case, although you can assume that's something Deltarune fans have. By the time Chapter 2 came around, the vast
Okay,
majority
this is the joke.
Yeah, it's the joke.
I'm sorry I missed like one piece of dialogue that should suggest that they will come back to the fucking castle town. I'm sorry that this ruins my Deltarune is a dream theory. I'm so sorry.
of this confusion had been cleared up, and most people were too busy thinking Rouse was going to be secretly evil to question his gender.
I realize this doesn't look good.
I mean,
By this point,
nice behaving man being evil. That's, I don't know. This is like a commentary on society or what?
So true though. Hashtag performative males. Men cannot be nice.
I mean, you could say this is how they kind of view autistic males, because like
Real.
the scene between him and Chris on the fucking swan, it feels very awkward, because like not a single one of them knows how people talk, so it is awkward.
It's
And
slightly.
this is why people think like Ralsei is evil, because like he's weird.
Oh no. Shyness and weirdness must be hiding something, and whatever it is,
also people
it's evil.
criticized Ralsei's behavior after the Spontaneo fight, like he was saying, oh, it was just a corrupted program.
That is true.
And like, oh my god, what a fucking asshole! I'm gonna kill him. Even though he probably did that because the player was listening.
I'm guessing. My guess here is actually, yeah, that's a good theory. That's a good theory. It could also be foreshadowing to chapter 3 and 4, obviously, but still.
Like he purposefully gave this answer to the player so they wouldn't think about it. Not Chris, the player.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
Most people only headcanoned Rousey as trans, not seriously expecting Toby to have him transition mid-game. But this will all change on the release of chapters 3 and 4.
As a does not feel the feeling of freedom, because like, yeah, he might discover himself, but like the identity change would kind of feel shoehorned a bit.
Kind of. I mean, okay, we've not actually gotten into the fucking theory analysis part and evidence. So, yeah. I mean, I want to get into that before we actually theory analyze and evidence, you know?
The overwhelming amount of evidence for Galsay made itself apparent.
Overwhelming amount of evidence for Galsay? Surely.
Let's go back to chapter 1 and work our way through, shall we?
I don't know, because I've seen someone saying that Walsey is transphobic, because he fucking told Chris to fucking push the box on the button.
Yes. Oh, I've heard this one before.
Yeah, and those fucking... Yeah, sure.
Let me explain it to other people here. So, what Toguluri was saying here, it's in chapter 1 there's a scene where you do like a puzzle, and when you sit on the button instead of pushing the box over the button, Ralsei is like, you can't be a box, Chris, and then Susie's like, no, Chris, you can be a box if you want to. You know?
I mean, and then fucking Ralsei turns into a box.
Yeah, that happens in chapter 3. It's so funny. Wait, is that why pushing buddies is a thing? Because both Chris and Ralsei are like kind of wannabe boxes?
I mean, that would be kind of cute.
It would be cute, yes. I would like that.
When we first meet Rousey, he's wearing a cloak which prevents us from seeing what he looks like. Following this, we get Rousey's retelling of the prophecy, which features fairly damning silhouettes of both Chris and Susie.
Well,
However,
yeah.
when it comes to him, we just see him in his cloak.
Jesus, even in the prophecy as told by Rousey, he's in his cloak with fire magic? That's very weird.
Yeah, that even there.
Wow. So it's like, okay, Rousey in his head sees. What is it? His interpretation of the prophecy is that Chris is definitely the hero, Susie is also definitely the hero, but Rousey, but the Prince of the Dark, he's not sure that he's the hero. This means he's very unsure about himself. Wow. Hashtag
Mm-hmm.
reading comprehension.
Jumping ahead a bit to chapter 4, when you make it to the prophecy panel featuring Rousey, the very same cloaked outline appears. So
It's not the very same, it's similar.
according to the prophecy,
I mean, the one he tells is more similar to how he looks with the hat.
Hmm.
It's just the hat is a fucking hood.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's not the same silhouette. Like, I hate it when YouTubers do this. It's like the same silhouette when it's just similar. Like, fuck off, bro.
I don't know, because the fucking the prophecy silhouette kinda looks more like fucking Noel in the Mantle game, I would say.
Oh, okay. While that is true, um, why would Noel be a prince from the dark? I mean, okay, we don't have the
I
prophecy
mean,
saying
I
that.
just said it looks similar. I don't think
True,
you
true,
can
true.
connect it to anything.
Yeah, but it's a weird
Unless
connection for the game to make.
Noel is trans, and
Oh no,
I mean, though,
not
I
again.
mean, she could have been the.
No.
Okay, when I say she could have been the Prince of Darkness, it kind of sounds silly, but
Yes.
they're kind of very similar, like when it comes to like battling.
Yes, they are actually.
Yeah, so like.
It's okay. Let me give some question here. Why is that connection that you just pointed out about the hooded figure looking like, you know, why is that a thing? Why would they make it so similar?
Uh, which one? Because I'm kind of lost.
Okay, you pointed out how in the game Noel looks like the hooded figure that throws ice magic, which I agree with completely. Um, and then in the silhouette, it really does look like the Noel thing. So it's like, why would they make that connection? It's very deliberate to me.
I don't know. Maybe some kind of mind fuckery.
Mm,
Unless, though, I've noticed in the fandom that the people are very comfortable with replacing Krause with Noel,
true, true.
because like Ralse is not real, quote unquote. So like you could do more if instead of Ralse there was Noel.
Oh no.
But
You're sounding like
that's
Ralsei, bro.
yeah. I mean, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
this is how Rousey is supposed to be. But after some mild peer pressure from Susie, he takes it off, showing us his habit form, which is really the first point where Susie changes the narrative of the prophecy. He
Wow.
clearly doesn't want to remove the cloak, but once it's off, he never seems to want to put it back on. At this point, Rousey is wearing something that closely resembles a cloak or shawl, and his arms are nowhere to be seen. Throughout the chapter, we get little hints at Rousey's femininity, which will be revealed by chapter's end. When given the white
I
ribbon, you
don't
can
like
find
how he said that.
Me neither.
That sounds weird.
It does. Oh man. Little hints of Ralsei's femininity. Oh,
Little hands.
it sounds like an
Ralse's
r slash egg post, bro. Oh my god, egg
R
RL.
slash. Wait, I didn't. Why did you make me say that? Signs of Ralse's femininity.
early on in the field of hopes and dreams, Rousey is shocked that Chris wants him to have it and asks if he looks pretty. As well as this, Ralsei's weapon is called a dainty scarf, a word, according to Google, meaning small and pretty. There's that word again. Ralsei seems pretty dedicated to using the word, well, pretty.
Hashtag boys can't wear ribbons, bro.
Okay, so like, because like Rossi says that Chris should wear it, so like, does this mean that Rossi disrespects Chris's identity or what?
So true though. Ralsei's transphobic part 2.
I
Oh
mean,
my
we kind of
god.
found more for Rossi being transphobic than him being trans. That's kind
True.
of.
That's a good point.
And feeling emotional whenever he feels that way, as seen with the white ribbon showing him blushing. The end
I
of the
mean,
chapter
he
has the most
kind of he acts like this because he gets attention from fucking the heroes that he was hyped up to meet.
True. I'm thinking, I mean, okay, Rousey is blushing there. Like, I think Rousey has deep-seated wants, and it's like, this is one of them, making his fashion be more feminine, etc. Which is fine,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like still it's mostly that it's Chris giving him the white ribbon
Mm.
that made him feel things, you know.
XD.
Because
Maybe.
chapter one is kind of very flirty.
I do agree, yeah. Because we
Yeah,
have a lot of time with Chris and Rousey.
yeah, the most in the game actually.
Hmm.
They were left alone.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
most interesting point of evidence so far, though, as Ralsei is revealed to have still been hiding his true appearance. With more Susie peer pressure, he takes off his hat to show his true self, pink horns, eyelashes, and all. Following this, Ralsei's arms are always showing, making his outfit look much more akin to a dress. The prophecy
Oh my god.
seems
I
to be a little
mean, it's fake. His hands are not showing. He like gives them on his back. So like.
Yeah, I think he meant to say arms, SMH. Someone give this guy an editor and pay them £1,400 a month. SMH.
Yeah.
lenient with Ralsei's appearance, but this is a step too far. Anywhere you look in the game featuring Ralsei, from the fireworks in Cyber City, his appearance in The Legend of Tenna, and even his icon during battles only feature him with his hat on. We can see this in the final moments of Chapter 1 that he wants to show his friends his true self, but it's not until Susie convinces him that he finally does. Ralsei is driven to follow the prophecy to a T, being shocked when Susie joins Lancer's team and instructing Chris how to fight in the Dark World. So of course that extends to what his role in the prophecy is supposed to be. He's the Prince of the Dark, and he's not supposed
Oh my god.
to be anything more than that. He's just the third hero, alone in Deepest Dark.
Oh my god.
Everything Susie does throughout the game is taking Ralsei out of that
Also,
role.
can we assume that the prophecy is also like bigoted towards Susie because she's called the second hero and not heroine?
Oh, dude. Susie Trans. Oh.
Yeah, but this won't fly because this is like a girl to guy, and this is like not what people want.
I'm thinking hero is like not really. I mean, okay, you have
Yeah, but
superheroes as a concept. It's like
it was mostly a joke, bro.
true.
Yeah.
I am just making sure that the audience is not stupid and comments retarded shit. Which,
I don't know. We're gonna say something, and people will like come up with something ridiculous, probably.
true. I cannot wait for the 1 out of the 10 people who watch this video to say, fuck you, and then just never watch my content again. Like that's all they'll say.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's watch.
First
Jesus,
of all,
we're 6 minutes in.
6 minutes out of 24. Oh my. Okay, that is 1/5. No? That's 1/5.
Mm,
Not bad.
no,
Yes, it
it's
is.
more than that.
It's slightly more. Yeah, it's fine.
no longer having him be alone. As Rouse will continue
And
to
a
say throughout the
1/4.
game,
Kind of.
he's not supposed to have feelings and opinions on things, and that against all odds, he's become good friends with Chris and Susie. This also extends to his appearance, slowly breaking down his reliance on the prophecy with Susie's help and eventually revealing his true
Sorry,
self.
but the Rose with black fur looks better. I'm sorry.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm.
I kind of get why they made him white. Cause he kind of blends with the background when
Yeah.
he's like with hat. I'm gonna call it that,
Mhm.
cause like people will put some fucking racial theming in here.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So maybe it was done for like game design point, but
Maybe.
actually, is there like some really dark areas in the game where
I mean,
Rose
yeah.
blending would be a thing?
Yeah, pitch black area when you fight the king. It's like.
Yeah, but then it was fucking Rose with hat.
Oh, like after chapter 1, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, damn.
The basement.
Basement. Yeah, I guess the basement and the Spamton basement. Yeah, okay, fine.
Mm, and also kind of sanctuary. Sanctuary was kind of dark
Oh
sometimes.
yeah, we had the
So
prophecy background stuff for hype moments, I guess, but still. Anyway, chapter 2.
the dark age of Cross.
This theory continues to grow in the second chapter, as Rousey's removal of his hat doesn't end up being temporary. He's happy to be his true self around Chris and Susie, and he has no intention of going back to what the prophecy wants him to be. He's kept his hat on the royal coat rack, with it saying that he'll hold on to it until Rousey needs it again. We'll check up on this guy later. In addition to Rousey
Oh yeah, because it's like you
I get it. What they're gonna do here? That Ross is so free. He does not need his hat anymore. I
wow.
mean, he probably will regret it when the fucking rain will happen somewhere. But okay.
True.
keeping his hat off, he also seems to have more emotion and individuality in a more metatextual way. In chapter
Yeah,
1,
and that's why
Rousey
people hated him.
only has 13 unique talking sprites, all of them being fairly basic emotions. This pales in comparison to chapter 2's whopping 39 unique talking
That's cool.
sprites. While this could be because a full face has more options to show different emotions, it's also
Yes,
interesting
this
how
is the
Susie,
reason, bro.
Obviously.
a
This is the
character whose
reason.
talking sprites were also shrouded in the majority of chapter 1, has a similar amount to Rousey.
You do know chapter 1 was made by less people than chapter 2 and had less development time, right?
And it's obviously way shorter.
Yes, it's also way shorter.
So like
So
there was less chances for expression. Also, it's not.
we're really counting this as a several expression, okay.
Uh, yeah. The thing is, like, it's not like Rousey didn't have any of his own opinions in chapter one, because like he would sometimes tell off to Lancer.
Exactly, yeah.
Both characters who are hiding who they truly are in an effort to conform, Susie to being the bully and Rousey to follow the prophecy, have less emotion. By chapter 2 though, both are far more expressive and emotional.
Yeah, Rousey got more expressive and people started hating him more.
Extends into
I'm
chapters
not
3
sure
and 4,
this was the good decision for him, but okay.
True.
where Rousey now has a total of 55 individual talking sprites.
Wow.
It's the most of any character in the game. Back to the story proper. Another big moment for Rousey fans takes place in the acid tunnel in Queen's Mansion. At this point, Rousey has some alone time with Chris, and this was also some major fuel for Krause fans.
Hell
But that's
yeah.
not the reason we're talking about this.
Okay.
At one point, Rouse starts talking about how much he's learned about friendship and that everyone has different emotions and feelings. He talks about Susie being brash at times, but generally kind, and appreciates Chris being Chris. If you respond by saying that you like that Rouse is Rouse, he'll panic, saying that he's never had to think about who he is as a person before, and wonders what being Rouse like even means. His whole identity has been shaped by the prophecy, so when he's finally free to do what he wants to do and be who he wants to be, he isn't sure where to start. He clearly isn't the person the prophecy wants him to be.
He clearly isn't the person the prophecy wants him to be. How do you
Yeah,
know that?
yeah, it's not because he's not using fire magic.
No,
That's
because
true.
like he took off this piece of outfit, and all of a sudden, he is not a part of the prophecy. He is not a hero.
I
Oh,
mean, what about what about Noel or fucking the second hero then?
exactly.
Because if this is like a huge change for Rousey, then what is it for Susie
Hmm.
or Noel, whatever is the fucking second hero? I don't know.
Me neither.
People are the people who say things. Wait, the contrary to the Noel is second hero is that she has like antlers and it would be awkward to hood yourself with.
Maybe.
But the thing is that she has that kind of hood in like when she's in the dark world.
Yeah, she
I
does actually.
think.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does. I remember her taking it off at one point. Whoa, playing Counter-Strike? Whoa.
I mean, I don't think she like put it on, but she has something like this.
Hmm. I'm also pretty sure. What am I saying? In the game. That's another
Yeah,
example.
in the
Yeah.
mantle. Yeah,
Mental game, yes.
she's basically cloaked.
Hmm. I'm gonna close Steam.
Rip.
Yep, no more funny interruptions. So sad. Anyway. I'm typing to someone. Okay.
Seeing as he's had to wear multiple disguises to conform to it. Physically,
Multiple disguises to conform to it. How do you know this? How? How do you know this? What is the evidence? You're speculating. This is speculation.
I mean the hat and no hat, the hood and no hood.
Okay, but what says it's made to uh make him fit into the prophecy more? SMH.
Gives only the hood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
he's escaped from the prophecy's grasp,
Has he?
but is yet to internalize his true self and fully understand what it means to
We
be
wish.
Rouse. This is a good way of showing Rouse's past reliance to the prophecy, but it's also a little transcoded.
Transcoded my fucking ass. Don't use that fucking term, bro. Give me actual evidence.
Before we leave chapter 2 though, there's still one more
I mean,
piece
it's
of
still
fairly
better than fucking otokonoko characters that people say are trans, even though this is like these characters were made specifically so their identity would be disputed because they always fucking shout, "I'm a boy!" somewhere.
Lol.
Yeah,
damning evidence.
like fucking Chihiro from Danganronpa when he says, I'm actually a boy. I dress to like this to hide my weakness. Go touch my penis."
Lomeo.
That's basically like him.
I think Danganronpa fans should be given $2 and then killed with a sledgehammer. What do you think?
They got a remake of the second game,
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's why. I think something like I think every other game deserves a remake, and Danganronpa deserves hell for real.
Sure. I read Danganronpa manga. What you gonna do about it?
I'm going to take your manga, all of your manga, and I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to rip it up and swallow it.
Oh my god, don't do that.
Don't say it like that, bro. What the? Okay, bro. This guy.
we have yet to cover. This dress.
Oh my god.
In the
Oh,
Cyber City,
What?
oh no.
Oh no.
What about this dress?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, she has a hood. You can see it
Oh,
here, as we were mentioning
yeah.
earlier.
there's an Addison selling this blue dress on the mannequin. This isn't the first time we've seen this blue dress. In fact, we've seen it twice before in Undertale. First,
Undertale.
we can see it on Metaton during the musical sequence in Hotland. Metaton is basically a
Okay,
canon
but yeah, but this is like he obviously did that as a joke for the fucking princess that he was playing,
Yeah, I know. We know.
and most of all, he's like he transitioned into being male.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
character.
like if we assume that the fucking ghosts are like hypnogender,
Oh yeah, true.
that do all the ghosts have like no gender, or is it just Napstablook? Because Mud Dummy is referred to as it, so.
There is also Glad Dummy, I think, if that's a character. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. But
When reading
I don't that. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Why is it unregistered hypercom free? What the hell? What?
He had to find a screenshot. He did not want to play Undertale, bro.
his diary, we can see him talking about his EX body as a form where I can finally feel like myself. So there's one trans character with connections to this
No.
What? Whoa.
dress. Now, where else can we find it?
Isn't he?
What?
I'm losing my mind. This guy thinks that
This guy fucking sucks. At Fortnite.
I don't think like I don't think she made the EX body for his identity and identity specifically. I think it was also with the regular Metaton.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
but this guy says like the Metaton EX is like the only thing that was created for him.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, this guy is stupid.
Cause like he was a star even before like he changed his fucking to be a sexy fucking guy with legs. Yes.
Exactly.
What about her?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
After said musical number, you can backtrack and find a lion awkwardly leaning up against a wall wearing masculine clothing. Metaton looked really, really cool in that dress. Sort of makes me feel like I could wear one too. If you come back to this area after getting the true pacifist ending, you'll see the lion once again wearing the exact dress she was referring to earlier. Metaton, he recognized my voice from when I called in and he gave me his dress. So, she's literally experiencing gender euphoria in front of our eyes.
Shut up!
And this is
I don't
where the story
care.
of this lion comes to an end. In the hometown diner in Deltarune, you can find a very familiar
She's literally experiencing gender euphoria right in front of her eyes. Okay.
looking waitress. Boom, trans woman right there.
Yes,
So now,
we know.
the fact that the only times this dress has appeared is
this
for
is
the
the
sake
same character.
What is?
The lion in the dress.
Yeah, with the.
I didn't know that.
You actually didn't know this?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh. I was like, everyone knew that, and you didn't know this.
I didn't. Okay.
This guy.
of a gender non-conforming trans mask character and being the transform awakening for another makes Aralse's response to Chris trying to put the mannequin on him very interesting. The dress is cute.
Oh my god.
Do I even need to explain how
I
much of a
kind of read that as, oh my god, what the fuck is Chris doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say something nice to not upset them.
Yeah, because you're trying to put a mannequin on Ralsei, and somehow it worked, but it's like, okay.
I mean, he could he could like enjoy wearing it, but
We don't
I
know.
don't think this is like any proof.
True. It's not any proof, I think. Oh, I muted the video by accident. Whoops.
Dress is cute. Do I even need to explain how much of a smoking gun this is?
It is not a smoking gun.
And if you look in the stats, if Rousey were to wear it, you would pick up his cuteness level. Do you
Okay.
understand why this theory is so reasonable now?
What?
So
What
what
did-
if he
what-
picks his fucking cuteness level up? That what? Who cares, bro? How is that like a? Okay.
I wish the fucking cuteness stat actually did anything, but
True.
okay.
That would be fun.
But it doesn't.
Yep.
Chapter 3 doesn't contain any crazy bombshells like the first two chapters, but it's not completely absent of additional evidence. Mainly, we can see some light hints in the different costumes he wears throughout the chapter. His chef outfit in the cooking minigame resembles a dress similar to his normal appearance.
Okay.
And this wasn't by accident.
I mean, this is literally the
This
Okay.
sprite kills my fucking soul, bro. Oh.
kiss the my ass, yes.
The text is too small. It's smaller than a pixel in this game. And it just breaks any
Because it was
immersion.
like resized, I think.
Yeah, obviously it was resized, but like, you're making the text smaller than a pixel when nothing in the game is smaller than a pixel. Why? Why?
Because they really wanted to be funny and kind of deviate from the aesthetic they're trying to portray.
Yeah, it just breaks my immersion. It just fucking breaks everything.
Bro, you talk about breaking immersion. There's like tons of real life photos in this fucking chapter.
I mean, okay, but they are pixelated to match the amount of pixels at
No,
the
they
very
they
least.
aren't.
Okay, or bigger than the amount of pixels, but like they would still be able to be pixelated, I guess.
The Fun Gang seems to be able to choose what they want to wear during these minigames. Chris wearing a waiter's outfit and Susie having an apron that says,
Do they do they choose what they want to wear?
I mean, for Susie, it could make sense that Susie just kind of got the apron and scribbled this on it. But yeah.
"Kiss the my
I
ass."
didn't see anyone like changing their outfits.
Actually, for Susie, this has to be done because Tenna is worried about the word ass. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
So this design wasn't just coincidence.
How do we know the design wasn't just coincidence? Because we don't know if Susie chose the outfit or not. There is no evidence that they chose the outfit. How do we? Okay.
Besides
you
this,
know how
Ralsei
they
cur-
fucking brag, they all get weird when Chris like has high heels.
When also they all get weird when Ralsei is a horse, so that just disproves this entirely.
Yeah.
curtsies
I
when
mean
introduced by
the thingy with. I mean, they say he has like high heels when. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Another take. Cut this out.
I won't. Don't worry.
What do you mean you want?
I'm evil. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Okay, so like they act weird when Chris has like wearing high heels.
You mean non-binary people or?
I don't know, people who like I don't know, are upset that someone might say that Chris looks like a teenage guy or something.
Hmm. I don't know.
Cause like they do have high heels on like when they're on the rocking
True.
phase,
Yes, yes.
but they also like try to say that they have it on the cooking too, even though
That's not.
it's not really that. It's like some shoes with fucking
It's heels, but not high heels, I think.
Yeah.
Tana, a typically female way of
You could also interpret. Actually, no, you can't.
greeting people. This is not to say it's exclusive to that introduced by. So this design wasn't just coincidence. Besides this, Ralsei curtsies when introduced by Tana, a typically female way of greeting people. This is not
Ugh.
to say it's exclusive to them.
I
In
mean,
fact,
Yeah, it's not
I-
exclusive to them. Fucking retard.
yeah, but you know, if you have if you like a guy with a dress all the time, you might as well do that.
let me be very clear in saying that none of these things are exclusive.
I mean, you know, with people like who say generals are stupid, kinda put gender roles on things.
Like this
I,
guy's doing.
I
mean, I don't want to say this person's doing that, but
They might be.
To those who identify as female.
We'll see.
We'll
He's not
discuss
done.
this more later on, but right now we're just taking a look at all of Ralsei's more feminine traits to try and create a theory. A final thing from chapter 3.
Yeah, we're looking to try and create a theory, and then you call like a piece of evidence a smoking gun, even though it isn't, and also put like the fucking trans flag, which it's not subjective or
I
biased
think
at all.
the Rousey greeting, the Rousey greeting is like more of the evidence of the fucking mannequin thing.
The Rousey greeting? What do you mean?
The one when he has his robe and does the greeting that's typically feminine.
Oh, you mean this one on the stage?
This is like a better evidence than that fucking mannequin.
I agree, yeah.
And this is mostly a joke, but you can get the blue ribbon. The blue ribbon is one of 3 ribbon armor pieces you can get throughout the game. And if you get Malleus to join your castle town at the end of chapter 1, you can
Castle a town. Thank you, bro.
combine the prior 2 ribbons to make an upgraded twin ribbon. Now, Ralsei can equip both the twin ribbon and the blue ribbon at the same time. And what colors of ribbons do you need to make the twin ribbon? Pink and white, baby.
Oh, shut up.
Ralsei's wearing the trans flag.
Shut up.
Okay, but let's take a serious look at these ribbons. If you try to equip any ribbons to Susie, she'll outright refuse to put them on. This is a common thread with a lot of more traditionally feminine armor pieces, such as the mannequin, the twin ribbon, and the princess ribbon. Ralsei, however, will wear them easily. With both the white and pink ribbon, he'll ask if he looks cute. He'll also call the princess ribbon cute, although the gloves don't fit. Yet. Alright.
Oh my god, shut up!
Now for a more narrative
You know, actually the princess ribbon fits Chris.
Yeah, the
what
gloves
does
fit
it say
Chris.
about
Exactly.
about this game?
This is so retarded. I hate everything about this guy. How he fucking uses evidence. It's like, yeah, I'm so mischievous and evil. You know, I'm trying to be unbiased, but I very clearly have a bias. Yes, like fuck off, man.
Focus piece of evidence. Going back to Ralsei's struggles with identity, he explains to Susie that Darkners aren't real people, and that they shouldn't be treated as such. He says that he's being selfish for having feelings and desires of his own, and says that he knows deep down he's not really Susie's friend. But Susie is
You know, about the fucking Susie sprite, I always interpreted this as some sort of eye marking, but it's actually just her hair.
Yeah, it is her hair.
Yeah.
Also, to the ribbons, the blue one is like specifically like for Ralsei.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't address that at all, but that's like actually a good piece
like,
of evidence.
Cause like so far it's like the only character that can heal. Also Noelle, but what?
Susie.
Susie's not healing shit. What do you mean? I mean, you know, Susie is kind of stupid because like she's sad that her healing sucks, but she won't put the fucking blue ribbon to fucking upgrade her healing. That's kind of stupid.
Absolutely against this.
It's kind of like fucking people who are guys who are insecure in their fucking masculinity.
True.
Even so, like she could have at least the fucking make blue ribbon applicable.
I just realized something. In England, we don't really use the word grade. and Susie uses the word "I'm not in first grade anymore" when talking about the blue ribbon. Is this proof that it's like the American school system they're in?
Bro, this is like the most American fucking game in existence.
I mean, who knows?
Like, obviously, they're in America. This was made by a guy who probably didn't see any other country and and thinks Santa Claus is from Canada or something.
This is actually in the Deltarune country called Deltarune, and they're in Deltarune City, the Deltarune state. I think that's the
Apparently,
answer.
Mountain Abbott is someone in America.
Mount Ebot. That's funny. Yes.
I'll say that he's as
So,
real as she is.
Hmm?
no, nothing. I just what are you even whatever.
Okay.
Susie's friend. But Susie is absolutely against this and tells Rousey that he's as real as she is. Doesn't seem to believe this though, as in the end of the chapter he tells Tenna the same thing. They shouldn't care what happens to them since they'll all become obsolete, their only
Oh my
purpose
God,
having been to
people
make the light
hated Rousey for saying this.
You can literally see in Rousey's expression that he is doubting what he is saying.
I don't know. He kind of looks to me like Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Well, yeah, exactly,
Here.
because they're trying to fake positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
is that
So can I BRB?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I wanted to let the dogs out, but
Yes. This guy.
but it's raining so much that they didn't want to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
This guy let the dogs out. Hoo 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 hoo.
Yes. Who let the dogs out?
This guy.
Susie once again interjects this and talks about the time Toriel found her all alone, and how she told her that she'd make friends someday. And this is where she says a very interesting line. Even though I thought I was broken, I just needed to find the right people, you know? She needed to find the right people to be who she wanted to be. Sound familiar? Now, let's move on to the chapter that really reignited this theory.
So is Susie trans too?
Oh my god, Susie transferring her. I mean, I already made this joke. We already made this joke. I don't know why we're doing it again. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why are we doing the joke?
This we can repeat this joke
Yeah, we should repeat
till
this
the
joke.
end of time.
Yes. It is a funny joke, to be fair. Oh my god. He's using the Deltarune chapter intros from the actual game. It's not like every other YouTuber does this. Wow.
So clever.
It's so
Oh
clever.
my.
Oh, and she cut it. Oh my god, he used the full intro.
This chapter really destroyed anyone who still clung on to the evil Rousey theory.
Good.
Chapter 4 really digs into Rousey's belief that
did it?
Yes, it very much did. Because you can see, like, Rousey is hiding something, but it turns out he's not hiding it for some bullshit reason. I mean, I still saw, like, a thumbnail being like, Rousey is still evil! And I'm like, okay, I'm not clicking that. Like,
Oh, Toby spoiled Chapter 5!
the prophecy can't be changed and that everything
these
is on a
thumbnails
set
are so
path.
funny.
Throughout the chapter, it's revealed that Rousey knows the prophecy verbatim, and that the version of the prophecy that he shared with Chris and Susie in the first chapter was abridged. Every little detail of the Fun Gang's journey, from the notes Chris will play on the piano to each individual word Lancer will say, is documented, and Rousey knows it all.
To each individual word Lancer will say, what is the proof of that, man?
There's no proof, like...
Oh, I hate this guy.
The fucking Lancer part was made as a joke.
Yeah, and also, it could just be the prophecy is limited in its information and it's up to interpretation, which is what it's implied 17 million fucking times. But you know, whatever. Just treat it like it's the fucking gospel. Whatever.
I mean, fucking Gerson said something that the stories can be retold or something.
Exactly, bro. Gerson is the fucking guy who just disproves whatever this guy just said. Oh my lord, this guy doesn't know shit.
In Sanctuary, Susie calmly asks Rouse why he won't tell them how to get
Calmly.
Oh, I
I love
get it. I
the
get it,
fucking Dumbledore
but
Harry Potter thing.
yeah, but saying this in a fucking Rose trans video is kind of ironic, isn't it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You, fucking J.K. Rowling.
Oh, true. That is true, yes.
it to the end, or more specifically, what will happen when they get there. Rouse reveals that the knowledge hurts and that he feels like he should be the only one to carry the burden of the prophecy. Also, small side note, in the second Sanctuary, everyone's color palettes are slightly different. Rouse's is particularly interesting because it looks a little
I'm just going to skip
familiar,
forward 5 seconds.
and Rouse is devastated, but she insists that they won't let it happen.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
What we've noticed, because this way I could like prove that Krause is canon, because you could probably like pick a MLM flag out of them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you
I
definitely
mean,
can. Like, it's so
color
easy.
coding is a thing, but like,
That's too far, yeah.
And that the prophecy doesn't have the final say. Interestingly,
who
Susie
knows anymore?
Who knows anymore, yes.
says, I wouldn't let it happen, Chris wouldn't let it happen, and obviously you wouldn't let it happen. With this line, my guess is to say both worlds, the dark fountain connecting the light world to Castletown will have to be sealed, meaning that Rouse
What I've
Rouse
noticed,
is a girl because he's crying.
that's true. That's very true, actually. What I've noticed in this scene is look at how Susie turns.
obviously you wouldn't let it happen.
That's such a weird way to turn, and it's so obvious that she's kind of holding back so much when telling this shit to Ralsei. You know?
Yeah, I mean, she kinda is shocked.
She very much does not believe what she's saying, even though her face and what she says is very confident. You know?
Yeah.
With this
Obviously,
line,
because
Mike
like at the end of chapter 4, where she said that to Chris that they'll do whatever it takes to fucking change whatever happens.
Yep.
guess is to say both worlds, the dark fountain connecting the light world to Castletown will have to be sealed, meaning that Ralsei wouldn't exist anymore.
What? Okay, what's going on?
And that the prophecy doesn't have the final say. Interestingly, Susie says, I wouldn't let it happen, Chris wouldn't let it happen, and obviously you wouldn't let it happen. With this line, my guess is to say both worlds, the dark fountain connecting the light world to Castletown will have to be
Really? Why would they have to be sealed? That's such a dumb contrivance.
There's nothing in the game that says this is a thing.
Yeah.
sealed, meaning that Ralsei wouldn't exist anymore. This would explain Ralsei's continued belief that Darkners are only alive to help the Lightners, and that they shouldn't have emotions of their own, seeing as he himself will only truly be alive for a week. Why would someone who lives for such a short time and is only alive to fulfill a prophecy need to find out who they truly are? It makes everything Ralsei said in the past make sense, and explains why he's so hesitant to
Live for such a short time. Ralsei existed before they met Chris and Susie.
The thing is, we don't know for how long the fountain in the closet exists.
Yeah, exactly. It could just be like an extra day, an extra 5 days, like months,
Extra week.
years. Could have been made by fucking Carol. Like, who knows? You know?
Also,
Carol,
like you know how they say that him bowing,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yes, yes.
uh, but
But what?
the I'm wondering if I said the bow thing correctly. Probably not.
Bowing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is correct. It is different from bow.
Bow and bowing, and then you have bow.
Yeah. Okay.
Because yeah,
So
it's pronounced
so
differently,
okay,
but it's pronounced.
bowing is an evidence that Ralsei is an egg, but he literally in the most impactful scene ever, he says that the things he did like cooking, singing, he did that for them.
That is true. Yes, he does say
So
that.
like, can you really say that Ralsei saying that the dress is cute is an evidence for anything if another scene that's way more important and has way clearer meaning
I
is
mean,
is in the proof.
we okay. He's not using the cooking, cleaning, those hobbies as evidence that Ralsei is trans. He's using the stuff that Ralsei didn't mention, which is outfits. I mean, okay, he did mention knitting, but it's like he did not mention like wearing ribbons, obviously. He didn't mention other things, you know.
Yeah, but like some people would say that this is an evidence for like him being trans.
Uh,
The, that he basically participating in stereotypically feminine activities.
yeah, I mean, that's not what the video is saying, but I definitely could see other people saying that, so we can rule that out
Yeah,
as evidence at
but
least.
if we like make a term stereotypically feminine activities, then we put dressing and knitting in the same box. So like
I mean, you could. I mean, okay, with the dressing. Okay.
use that as a proof because Rossi said that he did these things for Chris and Susie. So like it's not a good proof at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Yes, yes.
He calls selfish desires, such as having friends. He's trying to push down the feelings he has since it will only mean he'll have more to lose. But because of Susie, he's been able to slowly break down that mindset. First with the cloak, then with his hat, and now with his belief that their fates are decided. I just want to. I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change, that there isn't just one ending. Susie's hope, her naive hope, it's infectious. Isn't it, Chris? So until we see fate with our own eyes, let's believe too. He's decided that his life is worth living, and he's going to try and avoid whatever fate the prophecy has in store for him. And maybe, with that hope, he can become who he truly is, whatever that may be. Now, we have one more thing to cover in
Chris's
Chapter 4.
boyfriend, I hope.
Chris, what now?
Chris's boyfriend, I hope.
True, true.
And it's a big one. When visiting Castletown at the start of the chapter, you can go check out the area where Ralsei's made rooms for people. Queen and Tenna both now have a room, and brief side note, if you go into Tenna's room, you can find the royal coat hanger which says it's lost Ralsei's had forever. What a shame. It's almost like this is subtextually
Can you stop with the fucking retarded, fucking
Susie
retarded?
says the last one isn't the fresh egg, and also Ralsei has been called an egg a few times. How odd. And rushes in. Going inside, you find
I
out that
mean,
Ralsei's
Lancer
room is
says a
completely
lot of weird things. So like, toothpaste, boy.
I don't give a fuck about this fucking um uh, as you can see, Browser is called like a fresh egg by Lance, and it's like, oh my god, the subtext, the subtext, and it's like, it's like the hat is gone. Look at the subtext. It's a subtext, and I'm using this as smoking gun evidence for some reason. A subtext. Fuck off, man.
empty. Ralsei continues on the whole darkness aren't people, so he doesn't deserve belongings thing, and Susie once again says that it won't do. Once Susie
Bro,
leaves, though,
I fucking
Ralsei
hate this scene.
It's a nice scene. The only thing I hate about it is the
No,
plush
no,
part.
you know what I hate? I
What?
hate that if you give Ralsei the plush,
Yes, yes,
the
that.
game will still fucking say the shitty thing that fucking Susie brings is the best thing in this fucking room.
I agree, I
Oh
agree.
my god.
I don't know how they didn't think of that. It's like such an emotional thing, and it's like, you don't think of that part of the scene? Okay. Like,
I mean,
we can.
if if we assume that this game fucking hates Ralsei, then it makes fucking sense. If the fucking narrator is, I don't know, fucking Gaster or whatever, then it also makes fucking sense. But holy shit, I hate this.
I hate it because it just seems like an insanely massive oversight by the developers. And that's probably what it is, because why would it not be?
Bro, fucking survey program had fucking less
Yep,
less of a fucking thing is like this.
so true though.
It
And
confronts
this is like a important scene too.
It really is, yeah.
Like in fucking survey program, there was like something the fucking Italian chef said that was untrue. Something about the cake being better, the spin cake being better, or something like that.
hmm
But it was like fucking not important to
It
the
was
story.
very,
But
it was very weird to interpret and hard to like kind of decipher. But this one is very in your face, you know?
yeah,
Chris about how he's changed throughout the 4 chapters. I'm starting to feel like I'm developing my own opinions, my own likes, my own dislikes, my own desires, my own fears. Please tell me, should a Darkner feeling like
noticed
this?
how they skipped
They
the
didn't skip it.
thing.
It
Yeah,
happens after this.
it happens after this.
Yeah, because Susie went out of the room to bring something.
Yeah, but I mean the when he mentions singing, baking, etc.
Oh, yeah, they did skip that.
He's finally
Exactly.
accepting that he has a personality and feelings of his own. And the main crux of this theory is that in the next few chapters, this will climax in Ralsei deciding that he's not
Yeah,
a prince
look
of
at
the
this
dark
shit.
at all.
Like, everyone watching, look at this fucking scene while this guy talks.
Most interestingly, a certain song plays in this scene which really exemplifies called Lost Girl, which is monologuing. Number one, not having anything to do with the party room, but hot dickety shit. This is some pretty damn good evidence for
but this
Gameplays
also
theory.
plays
I wonder what
when the soul is traveling in the vents.
Yeah,
So does this
exactly.
mean the player is a girl?
Exactly. It's such retarded evidence, man.
Also, this also plays in the fucking Easter egg room, and it's like it's not the same song because it's Find Her,
hmm
but this is the fucking in the gachapon machine where Chris's couldn't find their hand.
Okay, but all of these are related to death. The only one that isn't related to death is the Ralsei one, which is like, oh, haha, I lost girl the title. Oh, wow, haha. Oh, wow, haha. It's not like we're just reusing
You
fucking
know,
music.
I feel like this might be the biggest evidence ever because Toby Fox makes shit ton of songs, even if he doesn't need it.
The issue is, um, I do not buy this evidence at all because it's just like it's dumb. It's dumb.
If this was like other games that don't have shit ton of songs, it obvious answer would be like this is like emotional scene theme,
hmm
and but with this game, I am not so sure because like Burley had for his cutscene had like a remix of his theme made.
hmm
Fucking Burley. Unless this is like a fucking also like a narrative that Rossi is so worthless that he does not deserve his own theme.
That would be an insane stretch, Lameo. My thinking is, it's part of a bigger song we will get later because, yeah, honestly,
Rossi sings Raising of the Bat.
yeah, exactly. They maybe Ralsei and Des are kind of related in some way. No?
Hmm, I don't know, man.
That would be cool. Like,
Yeah, they're related in the way that they're girls.
no, fuck off. I mean, like, Ralsei met Des way back before they met Chris and Susie. That could be a thing.
There are people who like say that Des and Azria were venturing in the dark worlds before.
That's like a really nice theory. I do like that headcanon, to be honest.
I guess, and like Sean is like
The hooded figure.
I don't know, but I would have done that again. They have some like connection to them.
Hmm.
Community has to say about
Oh my god, wow, look, I'm presenting all of my evidence while skipping retarded things, adding random things as if they were smoking guns even though they aren't, and then I make the counter evidence seem really bad. I drew you as the soy jack and me as the Chad.
You know, the fucking lost girl is still the best fucking evidence, I think.
I arguably, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just a connection to the characters instead of being like gender confirmation. You know?
Yeah, but like obviously the part Toby cares most about is fucking music,
I know.
cause so using a theme called this to rather say,
We can probably look at both Undertale and Deltarune and find more gendered song names being used for uh, the song for characters which are not that specific gender, and we would probably find like 3 examples. So this is not
no,
too good
no, I
of
don't
an
think
example.
so actually.
I think so. I definitely think so.
Okay, okay, do your thing.
What, look through all of the fucking
Yeah,
OSTs?
yeah, you're doing this now.
But I want to see the counter evidence.
Okay,
Yeah.
but every fucking counter evidence is like you're a bigot. So like, what's the point?
All Undertale and Deltarune song titles. This is gonna be easy, actually. No, it has links. No, usually it has links to good things to use. This is Undertale. So let's look in. Boy, girl.
Okay, you know, cut this out. This is like nowhere
Nope,
going.
I'm
No.
not cutting this out because I'm very
Yes, you
cool.
are.
I'm extremely cool.
No, it's not.
What's your story?
Well, nothing.
Okay, wait, something.
I guess she's kind of close to the dreamers.
I guess.
I guess.
Anyway,
Okay, there's nothing to look at. Let's just fucking.
let's go back.
there are a lot, and I mean a lot of people against this theory for a variety of reasons. Let's get to the most obvious one.
And choosing
Transphobia.
Bradley here was like choosing Bradley as the first thing you see after backlash was like planned.
Hang on. Let me do something funny here. Let me do something funny.
I don't know. I think Joking saying Chris, what's up, and transphobia, right, right below is like way sillier.
Let me send this to you. You might want it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
People
That's
don't want
funny.
wokey fox.
I'm going to actually make this the thumbnail. That's so funny, actually. That's like a perfect thumbnail.
Oh no, Wokey Fox, no!
Wokey Fox. They're basically going to talk about transphobia as the first reason. I hope they don't butcher what transphobia actually means and stretch the definition out to some retarded thing.
Putting a trans character in big popular indie game to push the woke agenda. But before we get into this,
I
can we
mean,
talk
he
about how
already put like so many fucking lesbians in the game, but like men are okay with that because it's their fetish. So
XD.
ridiculous it is for this to be the big issue for transphobes? Like mentioned before, there are practically 2 canon trans characters. Hell, 3 actually, including Mad Mew Mew. And don't get me started about the non-binary and agender rep in the series, with Monster Kid, Chris, and even Shum using they/them pronouns. Going back to Undertale, Napster
yeah,
Blue also uses they.
yeah, I find it interesting that the Toby is like the one person who didn't make like non-binary characters uh, like woman light.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna interrupt you and say extremely feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
them.
Because
And
like
let's not
this is like a very common trope that they do. So like,
Yes.
this is like, this is non-binary character, but to help you picture that, we're gonna make like a girl, but like not so girly.
And that's
So,
it.
so because she's not that girly, we can make it non-binary. So like this is one thing that I think Toby did well. Like he did something else.
Yes, yes. I agree, I agree.
forget the roaring fucking night using it, they.
Come on.
So why
Yeah,
in the
but
world would
but Roaring Knight is using they because we don't know who they are.
Exactly. They can't fucking speak as far as we know.
people care if
So
one more
like this is not the same.
It's not the same, definitely not.
character in Deltarune
Also,
is trans?
if we like talk about pronouns, I think Noel refers to Rosé as it once,
That's so
or
fucked.
or I'm just fucking reading it as her referring to Rosé, but it's not like calling him directly. I don't know.
I mean, I did do the exact same thing you did. Um, when Toriel said something like she, uh, but Toriel was talking about someone else and not Frisk. So
Uh, no, you did that. It was fucking sense.
Sans, yeah, Sans. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we both did the same thing. If we did it, no, if you did it, I don't know if you did it.
I
So.
did it more vocally, actually.
Yeah, you did it more vocally.
It's like finding a fork in a utensil drawer. Don't come after the woke indie game for potentially having another trans character. At that point, just hate the entire game.
I mean, this
You'd think
game
that
is so woke that all the flirt actions are with a feminine character. You know, as a
No.
person, as a and you do this acts as a non-binary person. This is like
Hashtag.
not pushing Chris into some kind of role at all.
I mean, f-
Come on, in
Susie
fucking
isn't feminine.
Undertale, the only person you could flirt with was a fucking Napstablook.
And Toriel, but okay. And
Okay, but
Papyrus.
was like different. This was like some, I don't know, perverted fucking thingies in the game shown for
Oh,
no reason.
actually, you know how like young men sometimes flirt with their grandmas? Have you ever heard of that being a thing? It's like a little like flirty thing. It's kind of like a funny thing.
Never heard of that.
It's like I don't know. I've actually seen it in like a movie or something where it was like a grandma's uh grandson flirting with her like as a small thing like oh you're still as beautiful as when I something something. Oh, you're so beautiful in that dress something
I don't
something.
I don't I
And then the
don't
grandma
heard
was
of
like
that any anywhere. I'm sorry.
I've seen that, yeah. It's 'cause like um grandmas usually have like issues with being old and shit. And like by
Mm-hmm.
flirting with them you make them feel better about themselves because you're like, "Oh yeah, you're still beautiful," etc. So,
I mean, this game is so woke, but like
but
it's
like what?
still weird that like two guys together is also kind of like suggested. Like it's not really that direct about it.
Probably.
I mean, now it kind of that is different because like there's Burger Pants, or should I say Pizza Pants and Ice Cream Guy, but I don't think they're ending up together. I'm
I think they're
sorry.
ending up together. Like
Yeah, but
definitely.
like this game is like putting thorns in your fucking fingers. So like I'm not sure.
True, true, true.
I'm not sure that that's gonna end up working out for them.
60.
it's the case, but there are plenty of people who are fans of the game but simply
Okay, what is this border? It's so bad. Oh boy.
This is Switch version, I think.
Really? They did this on the Switch version? I'm doubting this.
Though,
to cover their
I
ears
don't
and
know,
la la.
maybe this was like some border and the editor tried to fit it in.
I'm guessing that's what it is, because that's the only explanation.
La their
Yeah.
way through the
So
more
what's this
blatant
border? This is like trees? So
Yeah,
it's
trees.
not, this is like edited in.
Yeah, it has to be edited in.
representation. While there's obviously the fans, and fans is a strong word, so consumers of Deltarune who insist that Chris's gender is up for interpretation. And I swear to God, if I hear that one more time, I'm gonna lose my
Bro,
shit. There's also some people who
quick disclaimer. If you want a character whose gender is up to interpretation, play Nights into Dreams.
Very true. And also, if you want a character who's up to interpretation and you are the protagonist of the chapter, make the player choose the pronouns of the character before starting the game. Why not? It's clearly not that, because that's the best way to do it. Anyway,
No,
still
I guess.
I guess.
think Noelle and Susie are just friends. What the hell? How blind can you be? Okay, ran over. Sorry about that.
I mean,
more serious note-
the thing with Susie and Noelle is that they're kind of like a couple in shonen that's like shipped by the writers from the very beginning.
Oh my god, this guy is going to talk about how they do not like Noelle x Susie again.
And you know, actually, with no, I'm gonna talk how Cruzy is kind of like the ship that you would make fun of because like girls are making guys kiss each other in shonen. But this time, it's like the ship that the straight guys like. That's ignored, even though they have a better chemistry with each other.
XD.
That's interesting, I think.
Another side of people against this theory say that if it became canon, it would be erasure of gender non-conforming male and femboy representation. This is
I
a
mean,
more
the thing
understandable.
is, like, we have like five main characters. It's like two girls, two boys, and one menace. So like, why would you disrupt that?
Argument, as there is a lack of this type of rep in modern media, but also because of what it would mean for stereotyping. Rousey is a traditionally feminine character,
This is my argument, yeah.
someone who does curtsies, hosts tea parties, wears eyeliner and all that. So if Rousey were to transition by the end of Deltarune, this would push the narrative that any GNC men
It's basically, gender non-conformity is only for the girls.
Yep. And here you go. I like this image, it's pretty good.
who have traits like this are simply closeted trans women. While this is probably not Toby's intention,
Why does he look like that in the image? Every fucking image of this guy is some fucking cryptid Bigfoot fucking like.
Bro, this is how he looks like.
Look at his fucking eyes. I'm so sorry, bro.
Why he's giving you bedroom eyes or what?
I don't, bro. Why is he staring at the camera like that, bro?
doing puppy eyes or whatever.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, I'm more interested. His hair kind of looks weird.
Yeah, I agree. That too.
Yeah,
His lips
and
and his
like-
fucking smile. What the? He
I
looks
mean, with hair you
Spanish.
can- What?
He looks Spanish, bro.
I mean, he might be like have some of his parents like that. It's America after all, so.
Real.
it would still leave a bad taste in some of the fandom's mouths. Enforcing gender roles like this isn't typical for Toby. However, there are some people who simply use the idea of GNC erasure as a disguise for transphobia, so there's an excuse for not wanting a character to have, or at some point, transition. Oh, that's not a trans woman, that's just a guy who likes wearing dresses. Gender
I
non-conforming
didn't
rap.
even know this was the same character. What do you mean?
This is also
I
extremely
thought it was
harmful.
like, I
and
don't
while there
know, fucking mom of that girl.
XD.
are people in the community with genuine care for GNC representation, this subset of people makes the argument a sensitive topic. There's also an argument in the community for the idea of Galsay itself being transphobic. For one, some people post about Ralsei using she/her pronouns, which say that misgendering is on an equal level to using pronouns other than they/them for Chris. And while Ralsei is only referred to with he/him pronouns in canon, most posts which do the opposite are referring to headcanons or simply promoting evidence for Galsei.
What's more, Ralsei uses boku in Japanese to refer to himself.
Mm. Is that
Yeah,
like feminine slightly? I don't really know.
I mean, this is like something a teenage boy would use to refer to himself.
Ah, I see, I see.
Because like ore is like very masculine.
Ah.
Yeah, and I guess there's like no for girls, so they use watashi.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a feminine one, but I think it's like not really used anymore.
I see.
It's not nearly as bad as misgendering Chris, who is a canonical non-binary character, as Galsei fans simply want to show their appreciation for their headcanon or talk about the in-game evidence. Some of these arguments I do agree with, such as it being harsh towards gender non-conforming men in terms of assuming that they're eggs, but I don't think that this is what the theory is trying to say about Ralsei. The story Toby
I
has been
would
telling
argue otherwise.
I would also argue, yeah.
so far about Ralsei is one of
Also, we only have what, 3 minutes of counter evidence? Okay.
defined
I
phase.
mean, because like no one would come up with the fact that fire magic is like kind of something that would change Rousey a bit. Because you can see that one time Rousey uses fire magic in chapter 4, the fucking act kind of goes from the typical goody two shoes acts that Rousey typically has, like fucking giving points to Pippins, what? Or like getting more points from getting hit.
Yep.
It changes to something like high risk, high reward with fucking light up on the fucking Torkoal guys or whatever they're called.
That really seems like a Susie act, because she usually has those acts.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So like, who knows? Maybe thanks to fire magic, Ralsei will like change a bit.
Imagine, imagine if Ralsei becomes more masculine.
I mean, well,
that would be so funny.
Submissiveness is typically assigned to feminine role.
I know, but
and
like,
if he finally gets his own voice, then damn.
imagine like, imagine he's like, I've decided of what I'm going to be, and then he like stops wearing dresses and stops liking cute things, and he's like,
Oh my
I'm a
god.
fire magician, and I want to burn the darkness.
Yeah. BRB.
Oh my god. Okay, bro. Doopy da down, dom, dom, down, dom, down. Doopy doopy dum, 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 down, down, down. To pass the time, I'm playing with a deck of cards. Because right now I'm waiting for Togruleru to get back. So I can continue this epic theory crafting. Even if there's like 3 minutes left of the video. This guy. After this I want to eat food. This guy's fucking starving me, SMH. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish this.
3 minutes. By the way, we've been going for 1 hour and 54 minutes.
Oh.
Yep. And I am hungry.
Oh.
So let's fucking finish this. Let's
Yeah.
not let's not actually like speed through it though, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
and being yourself in spite of everything. Ralse hid most of his personality throughout Chapter 1, resorting to fairly
The,
basic conversations
the
such as
thing
telling Chris
is
how to
like
play and simply
Hmm?
the thing is like I feel like gender identity is not like such a big thing in the world that we have here.
Mhm. I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, which is why like religion is not a fucking bigoted at all. So like, I'm not sure like someone being trans would be impactful other than for the fucking player,
Yep.
because like there's randomly like characters that have like no gender,
Yeah.
for example.
I think if Rousey was like, I think I'm a girl, everyone would just kind of move on in the game. But I mean, it would
Yeah.
be so cool and epic for the player. Oh, like okay, serves
Yeah.
nothing to the story, but whatever. Hashtag shows character development, but then no other character cares
You
about
could
that
argue
development.
like, does a trans character have to have a reason to be trans in the story? But the thing is, like with other characters, we like were instantly kind of told like this character used to be of a different gender.
Mhm.
Then instead of like I don't know going on the journey to for them to transition, no, maybe aside from fucking Mud Dummy, but still,
Yeah,
Mud Dummy is like a later addition to the game.
and also a ghost. So we don't know how that
Yeah,
works. Ghosts are very interesting. Anyway,
reacting to what was happening around him. But as the game progressed and Susie convinced Ralse to take off his hat and be more true to himself, we see more of who he is. Ralse wants to host tea parties. He wants to wear eyeliner. He
oh, so now he is using the tea parties as evidence. Ah, okay. So you
okay.
can use that argument you made earlier that hosting tea parties, etc.,
I
was
mean,
just a thing
fucking
for friends.
tea parties are based. You drink tea with others.
It
How
is
can it
based.
not be based?
It is based, but it is extremely feminine and is clearly something that Rousey would think he is only doing for his friends.
Yeah, but with the two British men going to the cafe to drink tea, would that be a tea party and
No,
like extremely feminine?
no.
Yeah, so
A tea
kinda
party
depends.
is implied to be feminine.
It is, but like everything, it depends on the
On the
social
context,
construct and context.
I've never heard of a British guy, like a bloke, a real Chad, a real chav, you know? I've never heard of those guys saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go have a tea party with my mates." Like, no one says that.
They should start doing that.
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
It would be funny. I would very much like to hear some British bloke say that. Anyway.
wants to be feminine. But this progression has been slow. We are gradually seeing more and more of who Ralse is as he decides to stray further and
So
further
slow
from the
that
path
the game will end before it finishes.
XD. Oh my god, people send me messages. They must be killed.
the prophecy intended for him.
So
So
you
if the
see
end
this fucking sprite,
Which one?
the glass projection, not this one. Fuck the prophecy.
Prophecy.
to stray
Uh,
further and
Let's see,
further,
let's see. This.
what
Right?
is that fucking sharp thingy at the
Sharp.
bottom?
This.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that.
What is this?
I think it might be like an outside perspective of the cloak. Like, let me outline it for you if you want to
Mm,
see.
wait, what if this is
Don't mind that.
like,
Something like this, right?
but this like it does not look like a part of cloak.
What if it's a foot?
Wait, what if this is like Noel's sword?
The f ah, you can interpret this so many ways, cause
Yeah.
that's true. Hands here. Let's not draw that actually. Okay, because that would look like a penis. Okay. Let me draw the boot one then. So you got the boot. I don't know how to pronounce boot. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Boo.
But it's so soot. But
I don't know
boot.
how could you like put the leg like this to make this okay.
I don't know, because I can definitely picture it. It's like they're stepping forward.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is like fucked up. I have no idea what
Why
is
would they?
this.
Okay, why would they do the posture actually? That's a weird posture to make. Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay, doesn't make sense. Especially because they're facing this way. It's like, okay. No one would make that pose realistically unless you were in fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
From the path the prophecy
Yeah.
But it could be a sword. I definitely see it.
intended
Yeah,
for
but
him.
we'll have to see fucking Rousey using swords unless fucking Noel also has fire magic?
If Noel has fire magic, then it might be confirmed that how could how could she be a prince though? That's so weird. Let me draw the sword better for people.
She's actually trans.
Let me Okay, so you have like the hands here, and they're like these are the arms. This is the sword.
Okay,
Let me.
this is weird. Cause we like making stretches of a fucking century.
It's not a stretch. I can picture this. If I was better at drawing, then you would see what I mean. And this is the body, and this is like
Yeah, but like
the legs, little feet. Whatever. Let's continue with the video. This is getting distracting.
this drawing also looks like it could be put in it somewhere in a thumbnail.
That's true. I will have to take that. Sorry for deleting it. Oh well.
Yeah.
So if the end result
I'm recording at high quality, so it's fine.
of this character
Hell
arc
yeah.
is Rousey transitioning, then not only will it make perfect sense in the context of the story, but will be completely justified. Coming out as trans is an extremely scary thing to do.
Can we do a compromise that Rousey and Chris will go together, and because his only existence and his saving is like love for other characters, that it's a girly trait and it's like good for girls say headcanon. Can we
Lol.
go like this?
That would be funny. I was not paying attention to what he said, so I'm gonna have to replay it.
From the path the prophecy intended for him. So if the end result of this character arc is Rousey transitioning, then not only will it make perfect sense in the context of the story,
Perfect sense? Not really. It would make sense if there was other things they did, you know? Not gonna lie.
but will be completely justified.
Completely justified. I don't know. I mean, what does that mean?
Coming out as trans is an extremely scary thing,
This sounds like a
but will be
ChatGPT thing.
completely justified.
This sounds like a ChatGPT thing. Look, listen.
Then not only will it make perfect
Not only will it X, it will Y.
sense in the context of the story, but will be completely justified.
I'm not kidding.
Well, Wistale is real, so I don't know.
No, because it's like ChatGPT does this thing where they do this not only X, but Y. And the second thing doesn't really make sense. And this
Uh,
justified line does not make sense. Is this AI
well,
generated? Sure.
you use it more, so I'm gonna believe you.
No, it's I've seen a video on this. They analyzed a lot of GPT stuff and they noticed this pattern quite a lot.
I know that like so you like using fucking. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Jesus, this is really like
OpenAI, you
very
mean?
No, like instead of commas, they use the fucking a
Semicolon?
lot. Is it semicolon?
You know the thing that has two dots and the
No,
dot
no,
above the comma.
the fucking straight line. If
Ah, hyphen? Is it a hyphen? Might be a hyphen.
I don't know, but like likes to use this,
Hmm.
and people, because of this, some people on AO3 were accused of using
Knew it.
da or just dash.
Dash or
Okay.
hyphen. Either works.
Oh, I forgot. Jesus, fucking in Mario uses fucking dashes. I forgot about this.
Hmm. Anyway,
Like someone was accused of using AI because they use the dashes
Lemire.
in fucking they works. See what ChatGPT does
True.
to our society.
Very
Coming
true.
out as trans is an extremely scary thing to do,
As you said earlier, it's not scary in Undertale or Deltarune at all, so whatever.
both because of the global climate right
Global climate right now, again, not in Deltarune.
now and because of the level of personal acceptance you have to share who you are to the world. Think about who Ralsei was in Chapter 3. He literally said that his life didn't matter and he was simply a tool to make Lightners happy. Does this look like the kind of person who has enough self-worth and mental fortitude to accept they're trans? Every chapter, Ralsei
Except, you mean like fine within themselves? So whatever. Okay. It's like saying it like accept they're trans is almost like you have people telling Ralsei they're trans. It's like weird.
Pretty unfortunate wording.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate wording. I won't take it too seriously, don't worry.
comes into his own a little bit more because of Susie's help and the experiences he's having. And each of these
Yeah,
feminine traits
fuck Chris. They do nothing for Ralsei.
is
Kind of true.
exemplified. In Chapter 1, Ralsei is nervous when
Yeah,
asking if the white
they
ribbon is
fucking
pretty.
insult him.
But in Chapter 3,
Like
Ralsei
it's not like Ralsei drools over Chris every time he can.
acknowledges that both Susie and Chris think he's cute, and he says that he's proud about that fact.
Hey, that's cool.
So, do I think Ralsei being a trans woman is transphobic or erasure of GNC rep? No. While the headcanon could be interpreted as problematic in this regard, if it becomes canon, it will, in hindsight,
Oh,
be complete.
Gen Z's favorite word, problematic.
Yep. And also hindsight.
Completely expected
Oh,
and
that's
narratively sound.
also hip word for them. I
Huh?
say as if I'm not fucking a zoomer, but like,
So he's gonna say it's gonna make sense thematically or something right now.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't think this game is about that.
Me neither.
Toby said in the past that his intention with Deltarune was to release Chapter 1 as a demo and wait until Chapters 2 through 7 were done to release the full game, but he quickly realized this would take some time. While time was definitely a concern, there was probably a good reason why he wanted to release Deltarune as a full package, and situations like this are likely one of them. If Galsei ends up canon, it would have been far more clear if explained in 6 chapters at once than over the course of a decade. But Toby is doing his best, and we have to give him credit for the amazing chapters we've gotten so far. So to conclude, is Ralsei a girl? That's for him to figure out. Either way, he's a fantastically written character who's made me cry on multiple occasions, and I absolutely adore. So no matter what he ends up being,
yeah, I think like he's a bit tragic.
A bit, yes. I do like the ending he's making
I'm
here.
happy
I
that
very
Ralsei
much
is
agree.
Ralsei. And I can't wait to find out what being Ralsei-like truly means.
Because yeah, I don't really care if Ralsei ends up being transgender or not. I just currently
Thank you so much for watching. I
don't
cannot
see some of this
extend
evidence
enough
as
thanks to
good
this
enough.
fantastic Tumblr post by
Yeah.
I'll actually repeat what I said while paused. I don't care if Ralsei becomes trans or not. It's just the evidence given. It's treated like it's absolutely smoking gun. Oh my god, hashtag reward thing. It's like no, it's not that concrete, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yummy water.
This guy loves drinking water and is gay for it. Gay water drinker. What are you saying?
Well, probably if he's gonna be trans, then he's gonna be trans.
Yeah.
If he's not gonna be trans, he's not gonna be trans.
Yep.
The Mouse for expertly documenting all the moments in-game that point towards Galsay being true. It really helped me during the creation of this video. The
This
link's
is
in the
one of
description if you
them.
want to.
Oh, so basically they took like a Tumblr post? Okay. Crazy.
This is like all of the research. I hope
Imagine.
not.
I also hope not, dude.
Check it out. Thanks also to all the editors on the Deltarune Wiki for keeping such a comprehensive guide towards every little character and interaction throughout the game. If you want to see more videos of mine, I don't have too many Deltarune things right now, but if you're a fan of
Shoutouts to Deltarune Wiki for not exploding
True.
and
Anyway,
being on fandom too.
Deltarune Wiki's not on fandom.
It is.
There's two wikis. One isn't on fandom.
Yeah, but the one on fandom is like more updated.
Is it?
Yeah.
Deltarune.wiki.
Wait, so there's like three of them?
Free? No.
Because there's one copy on.
This one, it's just Deltarune.wiki, so.
Anyway, okay. Yeah.
Alright, let's discuss more stuff.
More stuff.
I mean, we should probably wrap things up because this is like a big thing to take in, right?
Um. Yeah, well, we wrapped it up by saying that if Ralsei is canon, Ralsei is canon.
I mean, is that really like a satisfying ending to this? I have a lot of problems with this video because he spends 20 out of 24 minutes completely on arguments for this.
You know, I think like the fire magic thingy might not be like a common knowledge or like common observations. So that's why.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. I agree with this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, this guy
the
gets me.
Susie part is that what basically wraps it up.
Anyway, what am I saying? A lot of the evidence in this video was pretty ass. I did not like it. Oh my god, this guy.
The best one is I mentioned it already, the Lost Girl.
The Lost Girl. That's arguably a good piece of evidence. However, I would not be surprised if one of the many songs that are gendered, actually I only saw like 7, right, were used on another character. Because a lot of themes are shared sometimes.
I don't know. A lot of leitmotifs are shared because the whole chapter 4 soundtrack is basically "I'm with you in the dark" remixed a million fucking times. So
LMAO. Anyway, are we ending it?
this is gonna be like an amazing watch. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I am going to cut out some things. Obviously, me yelling at my dad, you leaving for a bit. Anyway, how do you want to end this?
See ya.
Epic ending. I think. You know, actually, I want to end it in another way. Personally, I think all Undertale and Deltarune fans should go jump off of a building, and I agree with this wholeheartedly. And this is my full opinion. It's definitely not like very dry humor or something. Goodbye.
No way.